Hello and welcome back to Hollow Knight with myself, Hollow. We are currently at the Colosseum and I've been given a lot of advice about what to do next. Primarily, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't try and do the third trial. It's not worth it. It's not a good idea. Apparently. Still got this really suspicious room. Doesn't seem to be anything changed in here this time. I thought I'd just have a quick look. But I want to say a little shout out and thank you to the wonderful Scar from my Discord. He's an extremely supportive and awesome guy, but he's also a talented artist. And here's some pictures that he's been releasing in the Discord, in the fan art channel, which is just really, really cool to see. As you can see, we have me as like a Hollow Knight style character in this world. We have me riding on the stag beetle, and it looks awesome. I really like the coloring on it. And then, honestly, as simple as it is, this was my personal favorite of the three that he's sort of shown, is this little group picture of me and some of my friends that I hang out on Discord and stuff with, and their little personality is shown in the characters. And I don't know, I just thought it was a really cool idea, really cool concept. I've not seen something like that in a long time. So I don't know, Scar, I loved all of them. I really appreciate the support and imagery that we're seeing in the Discord, and it's just nice to see that interaction and people share their own stuff as sort of a back and forth. I'm very lucky to have so many talented people watching the series. But yes, I could go in here and continue on, and I kind of want to, but I've been given a lot of advice by multiple different people, actually, not just one person saying don't go to the Colosseum or you're going to get wrecked in the Colosseum. Just mainly people whose advice that I genuinely do trust and value, that I figured, okay, well, if they're telling me don't go in there yet, I mean, feel free to try if I want to, but it's probably better that I don't go in there yet, and go to the ancient basin at the bottom of the world. Because apparently there's some stuff down there that I need to do. And now that I think about it, there is actually the image. If you remember, we went into like the spirit world or whatever. There was that guy, the broken shell or whatever. We went into his dream after we beat that boss fight, and he was way harder in there. Now that was before I'd upgraded my weapon once. Now I've upgraded it twice total, so logically I should be a lot better equipped to finish him off. So I might as well do that while I'm down there, but apparently there's quite a lot to explore, so I'm going to head back there and do that. As we come back here though, I do note two different passages that I've not properly explored. So if I just quickly have a look down here, see what's going on. Hello, hello. This is what I was talking about in a previous episode, maybe even the last episode. There's some sort of thing to do with the bees that I was missing. So I went down, you know, when I was on the way back here. Oh my god. Yes. We found it. Someone was telling me that there's a whole area that I've not found yet to do with the bees. And I need to look around that hivey area a bit more. Well, I guess this is what they meant, not what I thought they meant, which was in the main area with the falling armor guys and the warriors. But no, actually further down here. But what you'll note is that it mentions the smallest of the hive's inhabitants. So this area is known as the hive, and even Conifer hasn't found it. We've got all of his maps now. So there are more areas to this game, which I'm super excited about, but it's just that Conifer hasn't found them. Just that's a rare thing, that's all. They're weak but hard-working and numerous. Their hairy little bodies are filled with thick, sweet golden liquid, good to keep a few on you for long hunts. Oh, that's kind of a nice, well, I say a nice idea. An interesting concept for like survival purposes or whatever. Why is he looking that way? He's like looking the opposite way. So this is what I wanted to do with the grubs for a long time. Read their thoughts. I thought the idea was that you could read their thoughts. Apparently not. But maybe when you have a mimic one, maybe that's what the person that told me that meant. If it's a mimic, maybe it has like thoughts, and you can see that it's got like nasty thoughts for you. Hang on a second. I can't go any further here. There's no no hidden walls or whatever. It's just an area with this guy, but there's clearly more to it. I can see through there. There must be another entrance. Let's have a look around. There's going to be more than one entrance to this place. So we've got that little spot there. There's another area just below, above, that I've not been to yet. So maybe that's the entrance. And you can see all of them around here. So they're like a little indication that you're near the hive anyway. Because why would these little baby guys stray far away from their hive? Well, it wouldn't make sense for them to do that. But moving away from the hive, we go to an area that I've not been to, up into this spot. I can't imagine this has anything to do with the hive. Where are we? We're actually above Ishma's Grove. Is this like a large shortcut? Possibly. That I just sort of ignored accidentally. Crystals there. That's like the indication to do this. However, I can swim in this. It's up here. Oh! I can hear a grub. There he is. We found a few grubs. We must be getting pretty close. Just a quick check. Seems good. Yep, real grub. I mean, good to find that and all, but where's the hive at? Oh! Okay. Sort of loops back in on itself. That's fine. That's just up there. Not much to it. Looking around, trying to spot any secrets. We're actually now at the top of this cavern, and we've been here before. We've connected this up already. So that is just like a little shortcut to a different area that I somehow missed. So if I come back down here, we'll end up in the sewery bit again. Now, something that Getting the Jet's been telling me to do is... Oh no, I haven't been there. Okay, that is just a secret. Something that I've been told to do by Getting the Jet a couple of times is to go back to the Dung Defender's spot and use a couple of like ground pounds and stuff. I'm not sure what it's going to do, but it sounds too specific to ignore. So let's do it. Here we are. Back in a little boss battle area. Oh! Hello! Go now, mighty warrior of Hallownest. You've proven your honor. Good fortune on the path ahead. So nothing new for him. So there were others. Huh. That's new. He's thinking something different. It could be to do with the king's sort of sigil or brand that we have now. So there were others more capable of being king. I really am honestly 100% certain that the Hollow Knight race or faction, whoever I am, whatever type of bug I am, they're outsiders who come to this kingdom and become king or something and rule it. And he's aware of that as well. So this happened a while back. We turned this lever and it sort of turned all these little pipes on. And then we never actually did anything with it. We never saw any change to the water above or anything that I noticed. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But what I'm going to do is just do a couple of ground pounds. Oh! Around the area to see if I see... I thought I was going to get a new NPC interaction with a Dung Defender. That's all. It's a hidden area of which there was no sign of a weak floor. Whoa. Thank you, Jet. My immediate thought is, oh, it's going to be the Free Dreamers. But no, there's 4... seemingly humanoid shapes, and then there's this. I don't know if this counts as 1, maybe 5, but I thought there was 3. But if it turns out there's actually 4, and maybe like the original king was 1, that would be an interesting twist. Interesting rock down here. Oh, hello. A king's idol. Maybe I could use the dream nail on these shapes. This one's certainly more in the foreground. No? Apparently not. This is a very peculiar thing. Oh, it could even be like the 5 Knights. Yeah, actually that makes sense, doesn't it? The 5 Knights, because you've got the Dung Defender here on the right, and then these 4 other shapes we don't know anything about. It could be the 5 Knights that they reference, because the Dung Defender definitely is one. And then the shape on the right is like the Hollow King, the Hollow Knight King. Still, a cool little find there, nice little hidden secret, and makes me aware of a mechanic I wasn't aware of before. Maybe he has something new to say, because I've been down there? No? We've finally returned to the ancient basin on the way down here, though. We have the passage leading to the left via the tram to the Deep Nest or to Kingdom's Edge. We have the palace grounds down there, and we have the whole area far to the left that obviously has to do with that shell. And how we want to fight his little image, his dream. Maybe learn more about it. But yeah, having upgraded my weapon twice since then, hopefully I'm a bit stronger. Very interestingly, this whole area is mapped out, and I don't have any memory of this. In fact, I would argue I've never been here, because there's lesser mavericks, which I just looked at the name at off camera. And there's the sleeping warrior down here. I can hear her. I thought she was going to be at the Colosseum by now. Hello. How are you doing? Cloth. My friend, you dealt with all those beasts? I'm ashamed to say I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. And if you hadn't come along, who knows if I'd survived? Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size. But this kingdom's beasts, I wonder if I'm just no match for them. Enough! I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. She seems like a powerful warrior. It's a shame that she talks that way. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes, so I'll try my best to do the same. I look forward to our next contact, tiny saviour. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own. And what are you thinking? Such luck! This tiny one appears just at the right moment, and what masterful skill it shows. As a warrior, it sets a powerful precedent. I do well to learn from its form. Oh, you're just genuinely a really nice person. Cares about being stronger. That's great. But the reason I think this area has changed or different, or at least I don't remember being here, is that there's these little maverick guys, these guys that are like the smaller version of that boss we fought, that was super sad because it was the last of its kind. Or apparently it wasn't. There's like baby forms of them down here. And that could be the fact that now that I'm looking at the orangeness of stuff, you know how I basically awoke this whole plague or whatever it is, how we changed the area. No, we've not been down here. I'm thinking maybe we've like revived them, like all those bodies, then they were infested by whatever this stuff is. That brought them back to life in a way. And maybe that's what they actually are. Shells brought to life. Pale ore! Holy crap. So we need 3 of those to get the next upgrade, which is supposedly the final upgrade. But that's a unexpected but fantastic find. Oh god! There's more down here still, even so. They swing very quickly. Oh, hello, I thought you were dead. Yeah, they swing real quick. But good to find this area that I've not been to before. I didn't expect that given that it was mapped out. And I almost didn't come this way until I saw one of those wandering around. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've not seen that before. Surely I would remember. And sure enough, I hadn't been there. I don't think. Or at very least, the area changed since I'd last been there. And it could be that the rest of the ancient basin here has changed too. As I rested at this bench, I updated the map right to show the new areas that I've been to, which is all well and good. But look, you can see the little hive area, that tiny little room with the yellow. It's an entire subsection that I can see. You can see the way that area curves on the left and on the right. There's very clearly a big area right here known as the hive. But how do I get in there? Maybe it's something to do with that wall up there, just to the left of the cast-off shell, that I can't pass through until I discover a way to get by those black barriers. Or maybe it's just a hidden thing that I've not found yet. Oh, hello, hello. I wasn't expecting it to see anything. I saw an area that I'd been down before, but I saw a symbol and I was like, what's that? I don't recognize that. The king's crest was there. Higher beings, these words are few alone. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. I thought that was referring to the boss that was coming down here to fight in its dream world. It looked like the Hollow Knight, but corrupted or failed. And I thought maybe the chance was that I was the pure creation or something, like the Hollow Knight. Now that I've learnt more about how this faction of Hollow Knight seems to be a wanderer race, looking at Zorg the Mighty and so on. Alzota, whatever his name was, sorry. Maybe that's not the case. So what is hidden here? What is its remnants? Very big room. Doesn't make me feel very comfortable. Got some vines here, like an ancient tree. Oh, can you hear that? What is down here? Oh, this is like... It makes my skin crawl. I feel like I'm entering like the giant nest of a horrible monster. Just wandering deeper and deeper into it. This doesn't feel safe at all. And it's a massive room. I've already missed tons, haven't I? Just coming down there. It's still going, man. This is insane. I wonder if there's even a floor if I just jump off. What will happen? And I'm wondering, like, how many secrets are on either side here. I don't see anything down there. Ah! I went right into some spikes. Good thing I fell on that. How far down am I? Look how far down we are! This is literally the lowest of the lowest point in the entire game. We couldn't be deeper in the earth. Ah, the spot! Alright, we found something over there, though. Here, look. This is different. We've not been here. All that wasted money. I'm bringing 7k down here, man. All I wanted to do was remember where the bank girl was. Or was it a guy? I think it was a girl. I remember a girl. Don't fall. Maybe it's fine to fall. It's still going, man. Like, what is this? Why is it so deep? Oh, Christ. Look at those bodies, guys. Look at these bodies. It looks like a Hollow Knight. No. Oh, Christ. Holy shit. Look at it. It's literally the same head as mine, except the horns are slightly different and obviously it's bigger. And then there's another one right next to it. Different. Then there's another one down there on the left. Then there's another one here. Holy shit. And there's another one there, and then there's quite a few more. The Abyss. How it says at the entrance, the pure... Oh, Christ! The hell is that? Sibling. Fragment of a lingering will. Holy crap. Holy crap. The pure creation is out there. The rest is just like failure. Something, whatever it is, I don't know, was down here creating Hollow Knights until the pure one, the perfect one, was made. My question is that me? And thinking about the other aspect of how we're fighting that That body that seemed to be very like us when we were in the dream world of it. Maybe that was a failed version, but one of the closest ones, and it got out somehow. I don't know. But the fact that there's thousands of failed Hollow Knights there. Look at the environment changing again, the walls here. And this area is known as the Abyss. The camera dragged me to the middle. Scream. These things look like they're screaming in the back. Right? Our voices will cry out again. They do look like they're screaming, and they are. What is this? This is so weird. And it's just, you know, it's drawing me to that conclusion of, yes, I was right about there being more than one Hollow Knight. And there was like a perfect version out there. There is. We just don't know if that's me or not. And why, though? Why? Whoa! It's like the souls of all the failed experiments down here are like smashed together, writhing around in probably agony, but more than anything, just mad. And you know this whole black stuff, right? It's like my shade. It's like how my abilities, if you look at them here, they're originally white with the Hollow Knight sort of style, and then the shade that appears when you die, we got stronger versions of our magics here, and they are much more black, like the shades. Like, let me look at my character. I become the shade for a moment. I shoot like the shade. What is that? This is obviously the birthplace of this character. I think. I wonder if I would get any intel. No, it just instantly kills them. Nice little trick, though. And if you watch their bodies, the soul just drops to the ground, to the abyss, to the bottom of the world, and then they just rise up again. They are not something you want to touch, shoot. Jesus Christ. I have to make sure I keep killing them, because if I let a bunch of them swarm me, I'm going to get hit a lot. If I'm not careful. We're climbing up a little bit, that's nice. And they all have different horns, look, just like the bodies. But the similar head. Oh, hello. A big building that was climbing up. Alright, we've got some soul sort of vessels here. If I break them, I'll get the soul. We have a lever in the middle and some bodies. Turn it off! Cannot. My king! I'm sorry, the sea calls. He tried to turn it off, but died. And there's chests in the background. The ones that have been littered around the world with great power. The previous king knew about me, I think. Knew about me coming. Left me treasures. Left me charms to strengthen me to make it more likely I'd succeed. This is where they come from, isn't it? Note that it's bright as hell, and there's sort of a mirror thing here on the left, a sort of thing that's pushing the light out here through the window. What is its purpose, though? To shoot soul light out of this giant building. There, look. Onto what? Nearly fell in there. Jesus. Down here. Onto this cave. Onto what? Forgot about those. Like a little jump scare. Oh, wow. Okay. I can't go that way. I have to go around the other way. There's an item in there. Obviously, I want it. If it's a charm, it could be an extremely powerful one given the location. Damn, I thought I could outwit it. Okay, I thought I could do it while I was iframed from the respawn. I can't get through there at this time. I have to come back. Unless it's like, I need to smash the floor here. But I don't have the saw right now. So, I'll remember that. Oh, God. That doesn't look right. Imagine that thing alive. What are you? You're like a giant golem, but with a face. Hollow Knight face. You absorbed the shade cloak. Press RT to dash forward cloaked in shadow. Use the cloak to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. I've got iframes on the dash now. That is extremely powerful. Oh, it actually works. It revealed something. It's true form or something. But it's not working now. Damn. So I saw something different. Look, so like I give a damn, I can just dash through. The arcane egg, it was a... Well, actually, was it a charm? No, it was an item. Oh my god. It's the final of the relics, of the journals, the seals, the idols. Now we have the final one. A mysterious stone egg from before the birth of Hallownest. Relic from the ancient past. This item now holds little value except for those dedicated to history. We need to take it to the history guy. It's going to blow his mind. And maybe he'll be able to tell us what it is. We have, like, journals from just random guys. We have seals from the royals, the officials. And then we have the idol of the king, the ancient worm, the birth of this kingdom. And then something from before this kingdom even existed. The dash looks really cool. Ah, no, it has a cooldown. There you go, look, it does actually have a cooldown. Okay. What does that open up for us in this spot, though? I'd love to find a bench and reveal, like, all of the area we discovered. Like, look at the background there. There's, like, giant pillars. It reminds me of, like, apartment complexes or something. So that light shining down on that lake. If I'd looked, maybe I would have seen like a barrier, or like maybe there was no way for me to progress through there unless I did what I just did there. So maybe it just unlocked something that I didn't even notice that I'd unlocked. Let's have a look inside again real quick. It's the same, alright. Just wanted to see if there's anything different. I came back to the left side just to have a look again. Thought maybe that might do something. Sadly not. Okay. What was it they said specifically, just to really, really think about it? Our voices will cry out again. I don't know. I think it's just in regards to the fact that a lot of experiments were done down here. And there's like hundreds of thousands of bodies. Maybe it's just from the injustice of it all. I'm actually starting to wonder now. Is it possible with this iframe dash? Do you think I could go through those black pillars that have been stopping us in so many different spots? Do you think that's the purpose of this dash? It probably is, right? Oh, wow, I hit that spike, apparently. Oh, hello! Look who's waiting for me at the top as I was going to leave. Oh, what is this? Ghost, I see you face the place of your birth, and now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow. Confirmed, this is where the Hollow Knight came from. Confirmed that I am the perfect version of whatever they were trying to make. Right? Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. The Hollow Knight, right? That's the idea. That's why he's called that. He's an empty shell filled with darkness. He's not a bug. He's a shell. That's a creepy thought. And born of similar source, she comes from here too. She was a success, do you think, as well? Her feet, her legs are like exactly the same as mine. It's just darkness. It's not a body, it's just darkness. A shadow. But she doesn't have the emptiness. Funny then, that such darkness gives me hope. Within it, I see a chance of change. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's stasis, or face the heart of its infection. Prolong the stasis. The sleep, the slumber that we learned about in like one of the first episodes when we first encountered these three spirits and their dream world and everything. I'd urge you to take that harder path, but what end may come, the decision rests with you. What are you thinking? It faced the void and ascends unscathed. Could it unite such vast darkness? She can't go down there. She wants me to break the chain and end the dream. But she trusts that I'll make the right decision on my own. Our pure vessel ascended. This is only refuge and regret. Whoever it is that created me, I'm the higher being, I'm the perfect being or whatever. And it took them thousands of deaths to create me. We learned a lot about the Hollow Knight's origins and what it is. But I still have a lot of questions, amazingly. And I feel like I've got more. But it's so cool to learn more. But if I update the map, look at that. It's nice to have a visual to it. We didn't seem to miss anything. Like the lighthouse there as well, and the little golem on the right. The weird thing on the left, whatever that was. We've got the palace grounds to go check out again, maybe. Now that things have changed. I might be able to dash through those black walls now. Which will be really cool, because that unlocks a lot of the game. Like that area there. The area we were looking at earlier by the hive. We want to find the hive that's down here somewhere. We've gone to the bottom of the world, the abyss now. There's a spot there as well, I know. And then we still have like the free dreamers to go mess with. There's still so much more. This game is just massive. It's so awesome. Alright. Crap. Well, thank you to Varian for letting me know that I need to go down here and there's more that I missed. And yeah, we've got to go deal with the dreamer guy, fight him. We've got to go to the palace grounds. We've got to go through all of these barriers if that's how I do it now. And we've got to find the hive. And then there's still the dreamers. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Thanks for all the support with the series. I'm looking forward to reading the comments and your thoughts on the Hollow Knight and the character. How he's not a bug. He's like just a shell with shadow in it. And I also want to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporter, Fernando, for his new pledge of $3 as of last night. I really appreciate the support, guys. The people who pledge on Patreon, you make it completely safe for me to make these series because they don't get many views and they're not going to bring in new viewers necessarily, but they're just something I'm really passionate about doing, and you make it possible for me to do them. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.